Oh no, parece que Freddy ha apagado las luces. Hora de utilizar el electroshock.
He was the one that made us. You'll be the one to save us. Grounded, welcome to the circus. Paradise. With voices to deceive
So I've seen videos that Japan wanted to make real life Pikachus, and they have. Nintendo wanted to take this project. For the past, I'd say 7-8 years, they were extracting DNA from rabbits, hamsters, and eels. And I don't know what's the rate from each, but they made an animal that looks like a Pikachu. With it also has the red cheeks, yellow body, and like black ears and like a black nose, black eyes. 5 years later, they have made this Pikachu. Okay, the eel DNA that they extracted is because they wanted to give him zapping powers like Pikachu.
Why give
Electricity, like real electricity.
Why are you like weaponizing this shit?
They got this. They made this animal.
Yeah.
And they wanted to test it out. It looks so cute. It's like so innocent, you know? Bro, wallah, it looks exactly like Pikachu, bro. They brought this thing home. And they wanted to test it out as a pet in a household. He was so like vulnerable, cute, you know? One day, these people go out, they come back home, their dog is dead. This thing is so territorial, bro. This thing is so violent, and then people are like, if we created Pokemons and we made Pokemons real,
Yeah.
we would be doomed, bro.
Oh, yeah. Look. Oh, look. That's fire. Whoa. Whoa, I need to go. Okay, go. Can't see him. Haul ass. Hadi. Go. Okay, don't worry. It's down. You want me to drive? I can drive. Go.
Oh, please help! Somebody! I would like a bone.
You can only ride this roller coaster once because it's designed to kill you. This is called the euthanasia roller coaster, and it was designed to be so crazy that you lose consciousness and pass away. Like, your body literally can't take it. And if you somehow survive, you have to ride it again. And the way they know if you survive is they hook you up to this monitor, and it like tells them your heart rate and stuff while you ride it. I'll explain like how the ride was designed and like show you like a big zoomed out picture in part 2. But it was made to kill death row people in a humane and elegant and euphoric way. What do you guys think about this? I think it's kind of weird, but I feel like it's better than like an electric chair. Yeah, I like roller coasters. And if you like my content, follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more. It really helps when you interact. Here's how this roller coaster kills you. Each cart fits 24 people, and they put you all up this 1,600-foot tower. And when you get to the top, people can choose to get off and leave or keep riding. And they choose this by pressing a button. This is for like death row patients, and it's like another way for them to die that's like a little more fun and exciting, or humane, elegant, and euphoric in the designer's words. Once they decide they want to go down, they go down the tower at 220 miles per hour. That's really fast. So the 7 loop-de-loops on this ride get smaller and smaller, and this puts the body under so much stress that the brain is starved of oxygen and the heart can't push up enough blood under all of that G-force. But this ride is pretty much designed to be so crazy that you lose consciousness and pass away because your body can't take it. They have a monitor on you. So if you survive the first time, they'll just put you through again. Also, if you're interested in watching a POV of this ride, I already have it posted. If you like my content, follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more. It really helps when you interact.
In Odessa, there is this giant labyrinth of catacombs underneath the city. We met this random guy who was going to take us in because our original guide broke his hand the night before, and he was like, "I don't trust this dude. He's done it before. You should just go in the catacombs with this guy." We're like, "All right. I mean, we need to get a video. Let's go." So we're diving deep into this place, and he turns to us at one point, and he said, "Do you guys know how to get out?" And I was like, "I mean, maybe." He's like, "No, you don't. If I leave you right now, you would die." He turns to us as we go and says, "Hey, let me walk ahead of you for this section." I'm like, "All right, why?" And he was like, because last week I almost got bombed here." And I was like, "What does that mean?" He was like, "Yeah, so me and the other guides that take people down here in this catacombs, we don't like each other, and we don't like sharing clients. So if I was able to, like kill off all the other people that were down here, then I'd get all the clientele." And I was like, What are we in here? Like, we've already been with this guy for 2 hours. And he turns, "Let me show you something." He goes behind this rock, pulls out a bomb. And he turns, "Let me show you something." He goes behind this rock, pulls out a bomb, a pipe bomb with like a fuse on it, and it was like, "I found this because I almost triggered this 4 days ago, and this would have killed me instantly." Yeah. And it was booby trapped up there, and he said, "If you guys trigger those, the walls are caving in, and we're all gonna die." And he was being 100% serious. We thought, we were like, "No way, that you're just joking with us." He's like, "No, if that goes off and you see another one, like, don't move at all. I will try to disarm it, and we'll keep going."
Do this. Put your hands on your head. Wait, did she say do this or do that?
Yes, she said do this. Hurry, everyone put your hands on your head.
Sophie was too slow. Do this. Blink your eyes 3 times. Do that. Remove your hands from your head.
Finally! Timmy, no, she didn't say do this. Please, give me another chance.
Do that. Touch your nose.
No one do it. She said do that and not do this.
Good listening, Brianna.
My arm's getting so sore. I don't know how much longer I can hold it up for.
I can't hold up my arms anymore. I'm putting them down.
No, you can't. If you put your arms down, she'll kill you.
I have to. Much better. Do this. Take your hands off your head.
Finally, my arms are so sore.
Do this. Don't breathe. Do this. Don't breathe.
I'm asthmatic. I need my inhaler.
Do that. Breathe. Do this. Breathe.
Thank goodness she let us breathe. I was about to pass out.
I need to use the washroom.
Hurry before she tells us to do something.
Do this. Stand still.
Guess you can't use the bathroom.
I already did.
I'm so hungry. Can this game stop so I can eat something?
Do this. Pick up a slice of pizza. Pizza.
No, she didn't say to eat it! Please let us eat the pizza. I'm so hungry. If I don't eat something soon, I'm gonna pass out.
Do this. Finish the slice of pizza before the timer runs out. Do this. Finish the slice of pizza before the timer runs out.
I finished my slice already. You got this, Bree.
Last bite.
Brianna, hurry, swallow. The timer's almost out.
Safe.
Brianna, you did it.
Thanks for encouraging me there, Jake. I was almost ready to give up.
Do this. Kiss someone.
I guess we should kiss.
I guess we have to.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Do this. Grab a water bottle. Do that. Drink from the water bottle.
Great, I'm so thirsty.
Jake, no, she didn't say do this. She said do that.
Goodbye, Bree. I love you.
Jake!
Do this. Kill someone.
Do this. Don't kill anyone. The rules never said we couldn't play.
Do this. Kill someone.
Do this. Don't kill anyone. The rules never said we couldn't play.
Brianna, don't tell her what to do. She might get angry. Do this. Kill Brianna.
Do this. Don't kill Brianna.
I said do this. Kill Brianna.
Do this. Don't kill Brianna. Do this. Everyone, go drink water, eat food, and go to the washroom if you have to.
Do this. Don't go anywhere. Brianna, what you're doing is very dangerous. Do that. Drink from your water bottle. Finally, she's letting us drink.
Don't do it. She said do that, not do this. Do this. Everyone, go and drink water and stop playing do this, do that.
Do this. Stand still and keep playing do this, do that.
Do this. Everyone, go and drink water and stop playing do this, do that.
Do this. Continue playing do this, do that.
Do this. Everyone.
Do this, Brianna. Never participate in playing do this, do that again.
I'm free. I'm free.
Get out of my truck. Did you take anything from the truck? No. Okay. I'm just asking because you thought it was your friends. Just leave that open. Is that my Capri Sun in there? Did you take anything else? Be honest now. This is your chance to be honest. Did you take anything else from the truck?
Is this not for me?
I don't know. You know it's not for you.
Okay.
Is there anything else from the truck that you took?
No.
Okay. Please leave out the front and take that sweatshirt off.
Okay, I just forgot.
How many of you have heard of the urban legend of El Charro Negro? So the story of El Charro Negro is Mexican folklore, but people who have spotted shadows of El Charro Negro swear that there's truth to the story. So the story takes us to the early 1900s in a small town called San Juan de los Lagos in Mexico. And that's where we meet a man named Juan. He was said to have been a miner in a rural area with a young family. After a long day at the mines, him and a group of friends went to a local cantina to have some drinks. And in the middle of their drunken conversation, he said to his friends that life is very unfair and that he would do anything or give anything to be rich and powerful. And that's when a man dressed in all black entered the cantina. And he slowly approached Juan's table and whispered in his ear and said, "If you want this, then you can really have it." Creeped out about the entire thing, Juan's friends immediately left the table, but Juan was hypnotized by this man in black. The man in black then told Juan to go to a local mine known as the Coyote Cave. And because Juan was apparently so drunk, he just nodded in agreement and went to this cave. Juan waited and waited, but nothing happened. And just as Juan was about to leave, he turned and noticed a very large snake staring at him. He approached the snake and took it back with him, thinking that he could probably sell it for a fortune because of its abnormal size. When he got back to his home, he locked the snake in a dry hole and covered it with some wooden boards so it wouldn't escape. When Juan went to sleep, he was said to have had a very strange dream. And in the dream was the snake, except this time it could talk. And it said to him, "Thank you for giving me your home and for letting me enter your soul." It then told him that he would find payment for his soul in his barn the following morning. And if he were to accept the payment, then he would also owe the snake his firstborn son. When Juan woke up in the morning, he went to the barn, and of course there were bags and bags of gold coins. When he went to go tell his wife, she was absolutely hysterical because their firstborn son was missing. And when he went to go check on the snake, he removed all the boards, and to their horror, that's where they found their son's lifeless body, and the snake was gone. However, Juan was immediately distracted by the amount of money he now had, and from there he ended up buying a large piece of land and built a farm. He was also apparently seen around town showing off all of his new money. But years later, the snake appeared one more time and asked for the life of his second son, to which Juan agreed in exchange for even more money. After that, Juan's wife left him, and he was said to have had many girlfriends throughout the village, and this resulted in many more sons in order for him to exchange for more money. And apparently he kept doing this up until the day he passed. And at his funeral, apparently the man in black reappeared, presumably to take Juan's soul with him back to hell. And ever since then, El Charro Negro appears in the streets.
Terrifying Games You Don't Want to Play, Part 50. The Unwelcome Guest Ritual. If you play this game correctly, you and your family will be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. But be warned, you only have one shot at this, and if you fail, the consequences will be dire. To play this game, you will need a piece of paper and a writing utensil, a single unmarked envelope, an empty house or building of emotional significance, and 5 of your closest friends or family to help you. Once you have acquired these items, you and your guests will need to assemble at midnight in whichever room in the house you feel is the most memorable or special to you collectively. Next, on one side of the paper, you'll need to write the words, "Stranger, where art thou?" On the other side of the paper, you'll need to write the words, "We challenge thee," under which all of your guests will need to sign their names. Finally, you'll need to seal the paper in the envelope and open all of the doors and windows to the house. This will summon the uninvited guest, or the stranger, and allow the game to begin. For the next 5 hours, or until sunrise, the stranger will swap places with one of the people from your group, acting and appearing nearly identical to them. Your job will be to identify who the imposter is, writing your guess on the outside of the sealed envelope. Once the time has expired, you'll need to open up the envelope and check the names inside. The signature of the imposter will have disappeared entirely. If that matches the person that you guessed, their name will still be printed on the outside of the envelope, and you will win the game. The stranger will depart and gift each of you 1 wish for your troubles. However, if you guess wrong, the stranger will permanently take the place of your friend, leaving them to wither away in oblivion, tortured by the knowledge that someone else gets to live their life and die their death. Comment whether or not you would play this game, and follow for more.
I killed my boyfriend by stabbing him 27 times. Let me tell you why. I'm Jody and Arias, a lifer. Listen to this story all the way to the end, because it's really crazy. It was 2008, I was 28 years old. I was the work of my ex, Travis Alexander. We had a super complicated relationship, and even after we broke up, I couldn't get him out of my mind. On June 4th, 2008, I went to his house hoping that we could work things out. We talked, we even took naughty pictures together. Afterwards, I went home. Later, Travis was found dead in his bathroom with 27 stab wounds, a in his head, and his throat slit so deep that his head was almost detached from his body. I was arrested a month later, tried and sentenced to life for the crime. I tried to justify it by saying that he tried to rape me, but in reality I was just super possessive. You in a toxic relationship, watch out for your partner, because if I could do that, anyone could do that.
Creepy Urban Legends Part 10. The Pope-Lick monster in Louisville, Kentucky, has been the cause of dozens of unalivings since the legend began in the early 1900s. A farmer was struggling to keep his crops alive on the land where the monster now resides. He tried everything, but nothing seemed to help. Until one day, he decided to reach out to the devil in hopes they could make a deal. He asked the farmer for all his goats as a form of sacrifice, and in return his crops would grow without any problems. The farmer agreed, and that very night he made the sacrifice in the location they had agreed. In the following days he watched as his crops, that were once dried and brittle, began to transform, becoming vibrant and full of life. But the farmer didn't expect what was next as he himself began to transform. His head began to grow horns, his ears enlarged, and he grew fur all over his body. As the days passed, he slowly became the beast, now known as the Pope-Lick monster. His appetite also grew. People claim he feeds on the fear of others and controls their minds, using his powers to lure explorers to the live train tracks, where many have met their demise.
Let's talk about skinwalkers. They are said to be powerful witches and medicine men. They can even change their form to any animal they desire, including humans. But they mainly change into deer, wolves, and coyotes. The scary part is they say if you see one, they can steal your face and even your last scream for help. You might think this is like a folklore or a tale. People actually believe these are real. The scary part is there's actual videos of people seeing oddly walking humans screaming help in the middle of nowhere. See, they say skinwalkers pretend to be humans in distress, and if they're calling out for help, they're just trying to lure you in.
Ashley.
That's when they take your life and use your voice and your look to catch their next gullible victim. A man's wife wasn't even home, but yet somebody was calling him to come downstairs in his wife's voice. If you want me to go out in the middle of the field, at least shapeshift into like Rihanna or Beyonce. I'm making a mess, but this look good. I'll be there in a minute. 30 seconds flat. Naked. Very naked. Maybe even Lizzo. Let's light this candle.
In this disturbing horror game, you play as a sardine, but the game's story actually has a much deeper meaning. Let's talk about the existential horror game, How Fish is Made. Full game playthrough with all endings right here. There's also a little bit of trypophobia in this video, so be warned. In this game, you play as a sardine making its way through a seafood processing plant. You make your way through some grotesque imagery and talk to all the fish that you meet. I thought this game was going to be more of a commentary on the seafood and meat industry, but it's actually something much deeper. As you talk to the fish, you start to notice that all of them discuss a certain choice you're about to make. They ask you, are you going to go up or down? Everyone in this facility is completely obsessed with this one question, and you won't find out what it means until the end. I won't spoil it for those that want to see it for themselves, but I will say this. To me, the game is really a commentary on the concept of choice, and whether or not it's something that you and I really have.
Scariest videos I found online. A man is exploring the forest when he comes across an abandoned school bus. Only the bus doesn't seem so abandoned. Someone claimed to have caught a troll on camera. It doesn't look CGI to me. So, is it real? Question time. What would you rather live through? A zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion? Let me know down below. A couple of friends were at a restaurant when one of their friends starts to laugh uncontrollably and then suddenly freezes.
ボタンでしょ。中視力だって配ってるんだし、男の人に。わかる。リンカリンカリンカリンカ戻ったどうしたどうしたどうした
Should I do a part 5?
I was murdered on a Facebook live stream. For no reason. This is my story. I am a 74-year-old man by the name of Robert Godwin. After making my way home after spending some time with my family on Easter, I was approached by a strange man. This man had recently gone bankrupt. This man and his wife had recently divorced. This man had lost everything on gambling. He had lost everything and was ready to make me lose everything. He came up to me with a camera pointed on my face. He told me to repeat the name Joylyn after him. I did do it, but I was very confused. He then said, "Joylyn is the reason you're dying today," and then he just shot me. My lifeless body was shared all over the internet, and the video the killer took is still being shared till today. My murderer took his own life just before getting caught by the police.
I finally got approval to travel alone, but on one condition. I had to call my parents every single night. I called them the first day, the second day, and the third day. But the fourth day would be the last time my parents would ever hear my voice. My name is Elisa Lamb. And this is my story. I was born on the April 30th, 1991. In Vancouver, Canada. At the age of 22, after begging my strict parents to go on a trip to California alone, I got approval. I checked into the Cecil Hotel on January 26th. A few days had gone by and I should have checked out already, but I never did. Due to this, police was notified and an investigation was underway. Police searched all the hotel rooms, but found nothing. I had vanished. But police discovered something strange. When I had booked my room at the Cecil Hotel, I had actually booked a shared room with my friends, but my friends wanted me out cause they said I had been acting very weird and scary, so the hotel obliged and gave me my own room. 2 weeks went by with no update on the investigation. My parents started getting scared. But a massive break would come in my case. On February 14th, the LAPD released surveillance video of me inside of an elevator. In this video, I'm seen getting in the elevator and strangely hitting each and every button to every floor. In the video it looks like I'm scared and hiding from something, and doing weird movements with my hands. This was the only camera that had captured me that night. Because of this, police had no idea where I was. The investigation slowed yet again. Operation on the Cecil Hotel carried on normal, but guests were beginning to complain about a growing issue. The water in people's bath, the water was coming out discolored and the water tasted very strange. A repairman was sent to address the issue, and he figured the problem would be an easy fix. But when he opened the water tank, he was terrified. Floating inside of the water tank was my lifeless body. Police came to investigate and ended up with the conclusion that I accidentally drowned, and the case was closed with too many questions unanswered. How did I get access to the roof? How did I get into such a giant water tank? Why were I so scared in the elevator? Were I being chased by an employee? Why didn't the elevator close when I pressed it? I guess we will never know.
Drugs, alcohol, rave, harder.